Hi Cancer, I hope you guys are doing great today. Welcome to your general messages for March 1st through the 7th for relationship and career / money, any money situation. I'm going to be doing that separate. I'm going to start with relationship. I'll timestamp the way I always do. And also in the description box with the timestamp underneath it will be a 20% coupon code. Thank you 333, and that is to thank you guys. It's 20% off of all of my readings. So thank you guys for supporting me these past 2 years here on YouTube. I've been celebrating my 2nd anniversary here, so I thought I would offer that to any of you who may be thinking about maybe you kicked around the idea of getting a private reading with me or working with me privately. Okay, so Cancer, we have a very 9 of Swords energy for you this week, okay? Mars is in Gemini in your 12th house. And that's really from the 3rd of March until the 3rd week in April. But also on the 4th and 5th, we have Jupiter and Mercury conjunct in Aquarius, and that's going to be in your 8th house of how you show up as a we, either in relationship, a business situation. It could also indicate it's about the 8th house is endings and beginnings, right? Now, I do go into this pretty extensively in a monthly astrology forecast that I did for each sign separately. So if you want more information on it, definitely check that out. I throw in a bonus tarot read at the end, so if you want to check that out. But for now, let's just focus on getting whatever messages Spirit wants us to understand having to do with this first week of March in those areas. Remember, these are general messages. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. It might not be your reading this particular time. Okay, having to do with relationship first. 5 of Pentacles to begin. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which is better than in the upright. Page of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. The Magician. Right now. So you're trying to figure something out right now regarding relationship. That all this 8th house energy, you might even be trying to figure something out. But having Mars in Gemini in the 12th house, 12th house is the house of the hidden. It's the subconscious. It's your dreams, it's your spirituality. Mars is that warrior planet, and Gemini is all about communicating but trying to figure something out, right? It's about thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts, but it's scattered. It's a restless energy. So you may be feeling very I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Cancer archetypes, depending on wherever your Cancer is, you might be having trouble sleeping right now while Mars is in from the 3rd of March until the 23rd of April. Right? A lot of restless energy in your subconscious. So right now, coming into this, we have the Magician, which is a Mercury energy. And Mercury does rule Gemini as well as Virgo. And so this is about trying to crystallize something within a relationship, right? This is like, if you're in a relationship, first of all, communication going well, some sort of issue or problem is resolved through a deeper understanding of each other's needs. This can also indicate making some sort of joint venture happen together, like buying a home or creating a child or getting married or doing something that the two of you can do together, okay? So this is what I see, like coming into this energy. There's this focus on being able to crystallize something and really try to make something happen. Now, the situation, this is in the recent past, the situation right now, we have 2 5s going on here. So first we have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is a test of your resources. If money is an issue, you might have financial issues within this connection, or you might be really worried about money and it's impacting the relationship. That could certainly be it. Additionally, this can also indicate losing a security of a home or losing the security of a relationship, right, after a breakup, or maybe even someone close to you passing away, right? But you do have more support here than you realize right now. But is this feeling of lack that you might be experiencing right now in your life in a particular area? Now, we have the 5 of Cups. It's in the reverse, though, and that's crossing this. This is complementing it, which is about moving on and forgiveness and hope returning and recovering from something. So it does seem like lots of problem solving here coming into this energy. You still may be missing someone or something, the sense of loss, but your hope is returning. And we have a Page of Cups energy, so some of you may be meeting somebody new. So this is a new potential partner, is at least on the near horizon, right? This is just really good news and good energy as well. If you're in a relationship, it's just about a deepening, right? A deepening of something here for a new stage, a new stage, or just like a new chapter in your relationship. But you notice how his feet are flying up, so that's the old version of him. So this one indicates new. So there's something new that's coming in that's going to speak to your emotional space, right? Really nice. And we have the Three of Cups as a foundation energy. So the Three of Cups is a very celebratory energy, and more than anything, it's an energy for a new relationship for many of you. For others of you, this can indicate emotional healing, maybe even physical healing, for those of you who might be struggling with some sort of health situation. But there's healing here. So there's this is the best to be achieved, the Page of Cups. So are there somebody new is coming in? Are you starting a new cycle within a relationship? There is this sense of healing. It does seem like you went through a lot, and now things are going to start getting better for you. So that's really good. Really, really good. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles as your situation right now. So the Eight of Pentacles is, first of all, 8 is the number of mastery. So this is you trying to master something in your life right now. In general, it's need for you to have a very logical and diligent approach to any mental, physical, or emotional connection that you have right now. Figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and just being very diligent and being very open to understanding that maybe you need to learn some things about relationship. And you need to, but about yourself. You need to learn about yourself, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with. What are your needs in that space, right? In order to really master something. So that's going to be no matter what your situation is. Now, for some of you who are in a relationship, you may be in a space where you're trying to get in front of and figure out what's going to make this relationship work out the best for everyone involved. And I like the fact that we have the external energy Temperance that's going to be impacting you. Now, as an external influence, this is also good if somebody's showing up as the Temperance energy. But Temperance is about finding balance, right? It really is an alchemical energy where, what do you need? What do they need? What does the situation need? Right? And everybody's sort of listening to each other. There's a new level of trust and patient cooperation being had in this relationship or this situation after a pretty challenging time period. So this can be surrounding the relationship, or this can be somebody who's sitting you down and saying, look, I really want to work this out. Now, if you happen to be single, you may find yourself energetically or spiritually pulled towards somebody like somebody specific. Very emotionally intense time. Very emotionally intense, but really beautiful. We need the Temperance energy because it's all about cooperation. And I love that with the Eight of Pentacles, because it's like you're trying to do the right thing, the best thing for a relationship for you, and working with the Temperance. There's a lot of fairness here, which is nice. Now, the challenge is the Wheel. So the challenge might be somebody coming back from the past, because you need to really think about that last go around. And if you think your connection has good enough bones and a strong enough foundation to make it really work out this time, if so, great. Because this is a Jupiter energy, so Jupiter will bless it. But if not, you have to know deep down that you're trying to fit a circle in a square, and chances are things won't go smoothly, and you may be challenged with this knowing, not knowing kind of thing. But one thing for sure is there's a turning point going on here. And you're going to be faced with the situation of needing to take a chance. As there's a lot of fate here. There's change. There's, this is a fortunate energy. But this does very strongly indicate, because remember, it's the wheel, it goes round and round. Something or someone from the past magically reappears here, and there's destiny at work. And you might be very challenged by this, because you're like, I don't know. It might sound good, but you might be afraid because of what you went through last time. But look at what we have in the near future. We have the Ten of Cups. This is a very nice energy. Benefits of security, contentment, great energy for partnerships. And what you've been working on will finally come together. you know? It'll finally come together for you. And we have the Ace of Swords as the final outcome. So this is like all air signs. Very, very auspicious energy, really, for all areas of your life, but especially for new beginnings, new decisions, clear thinking, you know, because this is a love reading, I'm going to say in love, right? Like an immediate change of circumstances for the better. You're going to be, what I like about this energy is it's a very mentally agile energy, which means that you're going to be open to understanding, truths shared, strategies to improve things. This is a nice energy. It's getting over past obstacles and getting what you want. It truly is the card of thoughts becoming things. How fabulous is that? Ah, Cancer was so good. I've only been rolling these for the career part, but I feel like I want to do that. Yes, beautiful. I like it. We have, right, so we have Mars, we have 5th house, we have Aries. I really like this. Fresh path, new perspective in the area of romance and connection. A different approach to everything. Let's see if we can get some information on the psychology that's going on here. Let's see. We'll pull some my own time wellness and my homemade one, my homemade oracles. Some of you are just, some of you are just really doing a lot of healing. Some of you with somebody from the past, some of you are meeting somebody new. Taking it, because the wheel can be somebody coming back from the past, a concern, but it is this idea of needing to take a chance also. So you might be thinking about somebody from the past while somebody is presenting somebody new to you. You just kind of might be in that space. But first we have, well, let me pull these. Okay, somebody else got similar ones and I shuffled them a lot. And so anyway, so we have I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want a date. Somebody, are you scared of somebody though? Because then we have I messed up big time. Now, this might be somebody new coming in and then somebody coming back from the past saying that they messed up. And then you're going to be like, you know, when you're challenge energy with that wheel, it could be like you in the space not knowing really what to do. As we have healing heart, I feel like you did a lot of healing. You were hurt and you were working on yourself and you were getting past something. Healing from past heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And then we have, you've been in my dreams, clarifying that. So doing a lot of work in that space. Photograph. Looking at your photos and missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. We have conflict is a necessary step in the growth process. Be patient. This will last. This will pass, rather. This will pass. We have karmic relationship, floating triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. I know I didn't handle things the right way, but I don't know how to fix it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I think I just need to pull another one here. I don't know if I can ever be exactly who you expect me to be. I need more time to figure things out, but I don't want to lose you. Seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down, but that I struggle to deal with. Ooh, somebody's having a hard time here. Death and rebirth, yeah. So look, I mean, the relationship may be over, or you may be in this space where the relationship needs to be over for now so that it has room to breathe, so that these realizations can be had. But it does seem like you're healing regardless, and somebody else is coming in. But it does, Cancer, it seems like somebody's missing you. They miss you. This karmic relationship misses you. Oh my, okay. Well, okay. Let me just pull a Moonology card. Okay. Let's see. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in you. Full moon in Cancer. Oh, I love when that happens. Cancer. All right. Yeah. So there's going to be some sort of culmination here. I just, I'm really feeling it very strongly here. Some sort of culmination. And your belief system is going to be going to be getting adjusted this month, Cancer, for sure. Your belief system, that 9th house, you have a lot of energy in that 9th house in the middle of the month. All right. So that is what I have for you for relationship. Hopefully that was helpful in some way. Now we're going to move to, I say career, but it's anything having to do with money. Anything. A lawsuit, settlement, investment, any sort of investment. Buying a home, selling a home, property, business, anything like that. Okay. I even include area of study. It might resonate with you as far as your area of study. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything that they need to know. Ten of Swords. You may be deciding to leave something, Cancer. Change your strategy. Something that you've been doing for a while. Yeah, you're going to have choices. A lot of choices right now having to do with the situation. Very nice. Quick movement in the near future. I like it. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Working on mastering a craft. So you might be studying really hard right now, or maybe taking a workshop, learning something new, a new approach to work. Temperance, beautiful. All right. So we have the Two of Wands coming into this energy. So the Two of Wands is making plans, moving forward, some sort of partnership. Maybe some of you were thinking about a business partnership, or you were part of a partnership. But you gaining influence in work regarding your approach to something. But there are two aspects to a situation. You have to figure out which one is going to best maximize your skill set. And you might be in that space of realizing, you know what, hey, I might be good at this, but is that what I really want to do? Maybe I actually want to do this other idea. So you might be changing your mind here, like right now, as we're, at the time of this reading. The situation here right now is we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is a lot of time in here. Like there's a history here. And this does indicate like the finality of something. And this finality is going to end up releasing you from some sort of stress or some sort of frustration of a situation, even if it's painful. So this can certainly resonate for those of you who are maybe getting divorced, and this is the settlement, or selling a business, or even dealing with an inheritance, anything like that, an end of a challenging era, so you can transform into a healthier, and not only a healthier, but a something that's just got it's healthy, but it has more integrity for you for what it is that you really want to do, and you're going to have fresh eyes and a new mindset. And this is working with the Seven of Pentacles, which I like, because this is about hard work paying off and being patient and recognizing the potential for success in something. Whatever your situation is, don't give up. You're almost there. Your future self is definitely going to thank you for that. But you're confused, right? Now, this is the best to be achieved. This is the best outcome that can happen, which I actually like this, because this indicates a beginning for me, beginning stages. Initially, it's choices and confusion, right? And there might be an issue with committing to something in particular, right? Because you're not sure if what you're thinking in your mind is possible, is fantasy or reality. You're just not sure. It could be because you don't have all the information, or you're just not sure, right? And things feel up in the air. But in reality, whatever you're transitioning into is actually the beginning stages of either a new project, a new job, a new opportunity, a new cycle. Really important for you to pay attention to your instincts and your emotion right now. It's a Venus and Scorpio energy. So changes to your money and how you feel about what it is that you do. So really nice. I think that's nice energy. Foundation, Ten of Cups. Love it. Great time for partnerships and business. Great time for working hard on something and for just finally coming together. Really good. Benefits of security. This is really nice. And you right now, you're that Eight of Pentacles. So you're really focusing on mastering something. You know, very logical, very diligent, working hard. You really are. You're focusing on responsibilities in the right way. This does indicate money or connection. Could be networking is on its way. That's going to be very profound on your path as a result of previous efforts. So maybe past networking that you did, or however you set yourself up to do some sort of networking. But there's an opportunity here for further education, or for you to gain a new skill set in some way, just learning something new and mastering that in a way that's going to end up being really good for you. So like maybe for some of you, and this is, I'm giving this as an example for the different ways this can resonate. So maybe some of you are changing your area of study. Maybe some of you are changing the path that you're on and doing what it is that you're doing. You're learning a new approach. Maybe some of you have been in a partnership where you were not the primary breadwinner, and now the relationship is being dissolved and you're going through a divorce, and you're focusing on gaining a new skill set so that you can make your own money and have the life that you want for yourself, by yourself, that kind of thing. So those are just some examples of how that could end up coming to fruition. Very good energy for any sort of lawsuit as well. Now we have the external energy that's impacting you as the Page of Wands. So the page, this can be a general energetic influence, means good news about anything that you're working on that requires any kind of negotiation, which is why I said this is really good for like a lawsuit. Very busy time at work, very busy time at school, if that's where, you know, the space that you're in. This can bring a new offer. The general energy surrounding you could be a new offer. And I feel like because the Seven of Cups does indicate like you having some choices, you know, so it could be, you know, a new offer. But the thing is, the status or the glitter of a position, a job, an offer, whatever it is, may not be as high as you'd really like or expect, but it still may appeal to you in theory. So it may have benefit to you. So just read the fine print before signing or agreeing to anything, but it still might have value. So maybe the money's not there, but you're going to gain a lot of experience, or, you know, there's something beneficial about it that's going to end up being good for you. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay, in your challenge position. So the Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, the deepening and the maturing of money, the deepening of commitment to something is challenged for you right now. This is also the energy of family. So your family might be somehow getting in the way of or challenging you for in an area of something, an area you want to maybe get into. This is also property and inheritance and legacy. So this could be a challenge. You might be dealing with some sort of sticky inheritance issue, or you might be challenged by some sort of sticky situation going on with property right now. Buying or selling a property, trying to expand, maybe working on a property, anything like that. Okay, that could be just a challenge for some of you. Now we have the Chariot, and when it comes to, this is in the near future, when it comes to career, this does indicate quick changes in progress in some sort of situation that you're working on, trying to push forward or bring it into fruition. But it's going to be exciting and positive when it comes to your finances and bringing you where you need to be, but you're going to have to work really hard, right? Some of you might be moving past the conflict that you've had with somebody, that you've been living with, right? So maybe particularly if this is to do with the dissolution of a marriage, you guys just putting your feelings aside and just doing what you have to do and just taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Or this could be, you know, not biting your nose off to spite your face, or them not doing that when it comes to like an inheritance situation, anything like that, right? And this can very likely be happening because, again, Jupiter and Mercury conjunct in Aquarius in your 8th house, which is the house that all of this stuff goes on in. So definitely consideration here. Now as the final outcome, we have the Temperance. And Temperance is really about negotiation, right? So with career, you might be dealing with challenging personalities at work, you know, maybe too aggressive or too sensitive, or maybe within this business situation, but patience and cooperation are going to go a long way. This is really about compromise, you know, for sure. The only little caveat here is pay attention to your incoming and your outgoing finances right now during this energy. Just be careful with that, okay? Let's see if what the Astro Dice telling us to focus on. Sagittarius, 4th house, and Venus. Very nice. So negotiating a housing contract could definitely be indicated here. We have 4th house, Sagittarius, and Venus. So Venus is one of the money planets, and it's also feeling good about something, feeling good about, you know, how something is progressing forward, being happy within yourself about how something has come to be. The 4th house can literally be a property, but it can also be something that's going to help establish you feeling like safe, secure. You guys are the 4th house, right? You know that you're the landlord of the 4th house. So really important. And the Sagittarius energy, I'm understanding that as being all about like the negotiation. Sagittarius does in that 9th house, we do a lot of negotiating. That, you know, that's also the house of marketing, of advertising, of higher education. So you might be deciding to do something that resonates more with you, having to do with higher education. We have Pisces, the mystic. Good. You know, this is the 12th house energy, Cancer, and you have Mars and Gemini in there. Pisces is the landlord of the 12th house. So you may be very much feeling very, very extra intuitive. Your spidey senses may be way, way high right now. You're intuitive anyway because you're a water sign, but Pisces is the eldest water sign, right? So this is where the veil is very thin between worlds. So don't be surprised if in your dreams, a lot of messages are being given to you, a lot of serendipitous circumstances. You feel the energy of a loved one who's passed over. You feel very connected spiritually to the other side and to whatever feels fated in your life. You're feeling it very strong right now. So really nice energy for sure. I like it a lot. So that's what I have for you guys for now, for the first week in March. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.